saw you hurting, even when you didn't say it. I felt you pulling back, right when things got real. You carry a light, more than you let on. You don't like asking for help, so you deal with it alone. I invited you inward. I wasn't trying to change you. I just wanted you present. I just wanted the truth. I invited you inward. No pressure, no fight, but you weren't ready to sit with yourself that night. You didn't do me wrong. You didn't push me away. You just couldn't go there, and that's okay. I don't hate you for leaving, for going quiet instead. Some men need more time before love feels safe in their head.
I don't have a link, Mr. Oats. I didn't set up a let me see if it'll. No, it's just games. I didn't set up a link.
That part was real. If you couldn't
I don't
walk
think it's
in,
gonna let me
it's 'cause
pin
you're
to
still
live stream.
trying to heal.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I would have to start over and set up a link. I'm not staying long anyway. You know, y'all be trying to hold me for hours and hours. And I'm not trying to do that. What was it? Was that my song too? Yeah, that was still my song. What's going on with you, Mr. Oates? You're gonna have to talk to me through the chat tonight. You've been pretty quiet. I haven't seen you on anybody's panel in a
I
while.
saw you hurting, even when you
Hope you've
didn't
been staying
say
out of
it.
trouble,
I
not
felt you
getting into
pulling
mess,
back,
getting people
right when
upset
things
with your
got real.
opinion. You
You
know, I
carry
think you
a
learned
light,
that people
more
don't
than you
like
let on.
the opinions of
You
others.
don't like asking for
You
help,
know,
so you deal with it
people
alone.
like to give their
I invited
opinions, but
you
they don't like
inward.
the opinions of others.
I wasn't trying to
And
change you.
that's
I just wanted you
unfortunate in
present.
life, because
I just
sometimes
wanted the
opinions
truth.
can make us
I
better
invited you
people if we take the
inward. No
advice.
pressure, no fight, but you
But
weren't
what can I
ready to
say? I
sit
don't think
with
I want the opinion
yourself
of
that
others
night.
either. So
You
not
didn't
much
do
I
me
can say
wrong. You didn't push me
if I
away. You just couldn't go there.
gonna
That's
be the
okay.
same way.
I don't hate
Yes,
you for
you, Mr. Oates.
leaving or going
It
quiet
seemed like
instead.
for a good month, it seemed like everywhere you went, you were getting
Before
into
love feels safe in
panel
the
arguments and people putting you in titles and calling you out for your opinion. Yeah, I am tired. I'm about to lay it down. Well, I am laying down now, but I thought I'd get on here and speak since the streets were so quiet.
if you couldn't walk in,
Nobody's live.
it's 'cause
They
you're
wore
still
themselves
trying
out
to
this
heal.
week, going live every 5 minutes. Seems like they wore themselves out, so that's a good thing. I guess. Mm, I mean, nobody's live. It must be. Well, it is kind of warm, so maybe people are out clubbing like they're in their 20s. I'm too old for all of that kind of stuff. I'm so old, I'm past my bedtime. Hey, Andrea, I haven't seen you in a good while. Blessings to you, too. Foot rub. Oh, I already did that earlier. Uh, I sure did. Keep the circulation going. Mm, foot massages are very good for circulation. Did you rub your own feet tonight, Mr. Oates? Hey, don't be trying to be fresh. You know you're too old for me, old man. What's up, pretty brown eyes? Creeping around in these streets again tonight, girl. Leaving. Oh, it's the only time I play this song when I'm talking. Or vertical. And I was tempted to sing it to y'all. Child, I be trying to stay in the bushes. Girl, they doing too much. They doing too much. Too much going on. I'm not even really enjoying it. I'm like with the whole Suge situation, I thought that I would feel more like, aha, that's what you get. But I don't, that's not even how I feel about it. It's like, oh, okay. He's getting what he has stored up for himself, what he sold. And to me, it's also not enough. You know, all these people are making videos about him bullying them, him harassing and stalking them, and the sick things that he did to them. And I knew about all of that because I saw that in the conscious community before there was a Kwame, sector. Uh, we all saw what Shook was doing, and I was done with it, tired of him, and that's when I decided to make the channel, about his daughter and exposing, truths about him. And, I had left it alone, thinking that I had given everybody enough information so that they can fight back. They were all like kind of fighting blindly to me. And I was like, well, let me give them something to, fight back with. So then when I come back a few years later, I saw, people had come to the channel and saw the information, but they still didn't know quite how to fight him. And so I did what I did and what I could to assist. But I think I have learned to, uh, as much as I want to help people, let them help themselves. They don't learn to get stronger and wiser by me always fighting for them. And I had to come to the grips like, it's not my fight. Yeah, yeah, I need another battlefield. I got smoked. uh, when did I do that on last Saturday? Well, I'll see how this Saturday goes. If I feel like doing it tomorrow. Sometimes I just like to be quiet, away from people and their foolishness. But it seems like that, you said battlefield, it's the dirt battleground, Mr. Oates, battleground. I know I was messing up the name myself, so I really can't fault you for messing it up. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do another. Oh, excuse me, the dirt battleground, and let people come up and not be ambushed. That's my real, like, I cannot stand. I do not like when people ambush other people. Like, if they're in the middle of arguing with one person, what is the sense of bringing three, four, five other people to attack that? That is so inhumane. That's inhumane. Like, and to me, the content creators that do that, I don't have no respect for. I really don't. That turns me off, make me never want to watch them again, and I will boycott it. I will not watch their content again. If I see them um, adding people to an argument, not letting the person get their thoughts together, get their mind together, get their response together, like, that's unfair to do to somebody. That is just, ugh. Whew, it pisses me off. I don't care who the person is still a human being, and you just don't do it. I believe on one, no jumping. Like, what sense does it make to have two or three, four, five people all on your head at one time? And as soon as you get done arguing with one, you bring the next one. And what's wrong with the people that do it? I'm not going to do it. If I see, even if I don't like you, if I see you just argue with somebody, I'm not coming in like, oh, they tenderized you. Let me come in and finish you off. What kind of bullshit, inhumane shit is that? I can't stand it. I really don't. Your consciousness contributions did more justice of some souls. Thank you, Andrea. But yeah. So I think the dirt battleground gives people a way to um, talk to the people that they have issues with. And of course, we're going to like the excitement of when they get fired up or, they get the fussing and arguing. But um, it's still their way of, like, still work it out, talk it out. And if you can't come to a conclusion, then I suggest y'all never talk to each other again and block each other and move on with your lives. But come up, say, hey, I got an issue with what you said, blah, blah, blah. Come on up and talk to me. But I don't know. But I will, play the content and hope that people argue a little bit because I want to laugh. But so long as they're not being disrespectful to the point where, um, I'm disgusted and I want to drop both of them, which I will. But, you know, sort of kind of like when I go at so. Y'all know I like to mess with SoFly. And the last time I messed with her, she was on Kwame's panel, and she was just la 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 la. I was like, let me go up there and mess with that. I just like to get her started. She get to throwing pots and pans and hollering. Soon as she hear my name, she get to throwing everything in her house. That man, that stuff be so funny to me when she get mad. I don't take it personal what she say. So I like arguing with her. You know, I sure do. She don't bother me. But other people, I don't want to be bothered because then I'm going to really turn ugly and I'm going to say some ugly things and I will not feel guilty about it. I will not take it back and I will not apologize for it. If I feel like you trying to attack me and hurt me personally, I'm coming with that same energy and I can guarantee you I'm going to hurt your feelings. Period. You said the song sounds good. I keep having to go to it. I should have made the song like 30, 40 minutes. 2 minutes. And then it's got to start over. Um, but yeah, how long I've been talking to y'all? 16 minutes. Yeah, I'm really not for that bullying stuff. I don't mind roasting good jokes, little keys or whatever, but like I don't like to get ugly like that. But I will. I talk about your cat, your dog, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, granddaddy. I don't care. If y'all feel like you personally trying to attack me or hurt me, I'm going straight for your jugular and I'm trying to hurt you back. So at one point when I was arguing with Soulfly, she was like, she just kept saying, calling me bitches and bitches and bitches. I was like, you know what? Your fucking mama, bitch. At that point, like, you know what? You got one more time, and I'm gonna release my devil on your ass. And that's why I like your mama, your mama, your mama. Ah, she talking about my mama keep calling me bitches and see you trying to hurt me by calling me bitches. I'm trying to hurt you by talking about your mama. I don't care. Now I try to be nice to you, but you keep fucking around. That's when I tell these dudes, suck my dick. Like, did she tell me I did? I'm trying to disrespect the shit out your ass. Like, please don't take my kindness, my humanity as a weakness, as if I won't hit you below the belt. I will kick you in your dinger. I will stomp on your dinger. I will put my high heels in your dinger. I don't care. I try to be nice as I can. I try to be respectful as I can and, roast it. But you want to try to be disrespectful, that's when I'm going to step right on your balls with my high heels. I sure am. I don't care. Some of Miss O's take her upstairs. You better not. What? What you mean I better not have no what? I missed it. I'm just telling the truth. And there are people that enjoy that kind of conversation. To tell you the truth, talking about smashing their balls with some high heels, stepping on them, walking on them. But this ain't dishing dirt uncut. Yeah, I'm trying not to talk that talk. I'm not getting paid phone sex money, so I ain't gonna talk about that kind of stuff. When I started the job of phone sex years ago, I thought it was just gonna be, just some moaning, a man gonna jack off. No, Jack. These men wanted to talk crazy. They wanted me to stick stuff in their behinds, get them dressed like a woman. They wanted to put on diapers and say goo goo gaga. And then you got the sadistic ones who want to talk about sleeping with people that they should not be sleeping with. And so you see them 1-900 numbers. Oh, they don't want no phone sex. They don't. They want to talk about the most sadistic things in the world. Yeah, one time I had this guy. He was snorting cocaine. He would tell me, "Hold on," while he snorted his cocaine, and he would talk about how he was breaking into women's houses just to steal their panties out their drawer. And I kind of believed him. He would explain how their balconies would be open. Now, maybe it was just a fantasy for him. But I know when he was snorting that cocaine, it wasn't no fantasy for him. So, yeah. Yeah, men. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me tell you something. Before I did the phone sex job, or phone actress job, uh, I had a little bit more respect for men. But after that job, nah, I looked at men differently. And at that time, so when I started working in retail, customer service, and I was doing returns, and I really didn't like looking at people in their face because people lie, and I could always tell when they were lying. Like one time, this little young boy, he had stole all these sunglasses out of Walmart and then was trying to return it. He was like, "Yeah, my mom couldn't decide which one she wanted." Nigga, you not get ready to tell me that your mother bought 10 pairs of sunglasses and she couldn't decide which one she wanted, and she sent you back to return them without a receipt. Boy, if you just stop lying. Just don't even say nothing. I'm just gonna ask you, you want to return it? You got your receipt? No, give me your ID. That's all I'm gonna ask you. I do not care to hear your story. Do not lie to me. So I wouldn't look people in their eyes, but when I saw men come up and sometimes they look a little fussy or something, I'd be thinking, he over there with a thong on. Probably got on a red thong right now trying to talk all tough to me, knowing he a pussy punk bitch with a damn red thong on trying to talk tough to me. Get out of here. Because I had listened to so many of those stories from men and listened to so many, you know, there so many of their fantasies. So when I saw men in public, it was like, ugh, he probably has a thong on right now. Especially the ones that have that strong, what is it, bravado, and they're like, "Oh, yo, I'm so tough, I'm so tough," and I be thinking, you want to be dominated, y'all. You want to be dominated. Uh, Like most of my calls were from like CEOs of companies and businesses and executives who had to be tough all day and every day. So they didn't always want to be that. They wanted to be submissive. So they would tell me how they're in their executive offices with these thongs on, telling me how, listen here, let me tell you something. For those of y'all who might like some nice European white men, this is another reason why I would never. A lot of them want one or two things. They want to sleep with the child. That's why they like that cheerleading thing, because it makes them think of a teenager or younger. And the second thing, they want a big black 13-inch cock. No lie. That is no lie. They really, really want a big dick in their behind or in their mouth. But if y'all ever watch porn, you see a lot of white men do those videos with their wives, and they let their wives sleep with 30, 40 black men and let them men nut in her, and then they'll go eat it out of her. And they really want to suck the dick. They really want the black man, but they can't show it. They can't, Oh, yeah. So I look at men a little differently, after being a phone sex operator. I just say, I know there's sneaky stuff that they thinking, filthy, nasty stuff. So sometimes I don't always show respect for them because I'm thinking, I know how you think when nobody else is around. You're filthy. So I don't have no problem telling them to suck my dick. Like, nigga, you probably over there with a thong on. Andrea said, one that's not in control, both sides of angel and in self to overcome convergence, ability to connect, Holy Spirit. Yeah, when, that's why I tell a man who can't control his penis, like a person that cheats, you get married, get in relationships, and you cheat. You can't be the head of my house because the head of your house is your penis. You can't stop yourself from being unfaithful, or you can't stop yourself from doing something, stealing or robbing or whatever. You can't be the head of my house because you're not the head of your own house. So people say, oh, the Bible said the man's supposed to be the head of the house. Well, it didn't say that she's supposed to pick any fool and let any fool lead her or be the head of her house. She's supposed to pick a good one and let him lead. But these men that be talking like they the man and they need to be the lead and they need to be the head, like, nigga, you ain't good. You shouldn't be leading nobody till you learn how to lead yourself. I'm quick to tell a man, where you trying to lead me to? You the head of what? Where we going? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You want to use the Bible to say you the lead, you the head. Well, where the hell we going? Where you leading us to? Shit. Mm-mm. Gotta ask the right questions. Gary going on private. Who is Gary? And who going on private? What did I miss? Somebody I don't see? I almost gave y'all 30 minutes. But yeah. Hey, I'm just saying. Gotta be careful who y'all let be the lead and head of y'all life. Lots choose lust for trust. Yeah. Miss Owens, who is Gary? I want to know what you're talking about. Anyway, we got a couple seconds left before I get out of here. Thank you to everybody that showed up. Thank you, mods. Thank you, members. I don't even know if I have any members anymore. I ain't going giving them a live stream in a while, so they might not want to even be bothered with me. It's okay. I ain't sweating. If I don't feel like going live or talking, I'm not going to. So, anyway, y'all have a good night. Be safe in the world. And au revoir.